Genesis chapter 9. God blessed Noah and his sons and told them, "Multiply and fill the earth. All the wild animals, large and small, and all the birds and fish will be afraid of you. I have placed them in your power. I have given them to you for food, just as I have given you grain and vegetables. But you must never eat animals that still have their life blood in them, and murder is forbidden. Animals that kill people must die, and any person who murders must be killed. Yes, you must execute anyone who murders another person, for to kill a person is to kill a living being made in God's image. Now you must have many children and repopulate the earth. Yes, multiply and fill the earth." Then God told Noah and his sons, "I am making a covenant with you and your descendants, and with the animals you brought with you, all these birds and livestock and wild animals. I solemnly promise never to send another flood to kill all living creatures and destroy the earth." And God said, "I am giving you a sign as evidence of my eternal covenant with you and all living creatures. I have placed my rainbow in the clouds. It is the sign of my permanent promise to you and to all the earth. When I send clouds over the earth, the rainbow will be seen in the clouds, and I will remember my covenant with you and with everything that lives. Never again will there be a flood that will destroy all life. When I see the rainbow in the clouds, I will remember the eternal covenant between God and every living creature on earth." Then God said to Noah, "Yes, this is the sign of my covenant with all the creatures of the earth." Verse 18. Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the three sons of Noah, survived the flood with their father. Ham is the ancestor of the Canaanites. From these three sons of Noah came all the people now scattered across the earth. After the flood, Noah became a farmer and planted a vineyard. One day he became drunk on some wine he had made and lay naked in his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw that his father was naked and went outside and told his brothers. Shem and Japheth took a robe, held it over their shoulders, walked backward into the tent, and covered their father's body. As they did this, they looked the other way so they wouldn't see him naked. When Noah woke up from his drunken stupor, he learned what Ham, his youngest son, had done. Then he cursed the descendants of Canaan, the son of Ham. "A curse on the Canaanites! May they be the lowest of servants to the descendants of Shem and Japheth." Then Noah said, "May Shem be blessed by the Lord my God, and may Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge the territory of Japheth, and may he share the prosperity of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant." Verse 28. Noah lived another 350 years after the flood. He was 950 years old when he died. Well, another great section of scripture. God telling Noah to go and multiply and fill the earth, his sons as well, and giving them very specific instructions too. Verse 2, he first tells them that the animals will be afraid of them, and that the Lord has placed all of the animals in his power, that he's given them the animals for food as well as grain and vegetables. And verse 4, a very specific instruction that they must never eat animals that still have their lifeblood in them. And that murder is forbidden, the first commandment right here. That murder is forbidden, and that any animal that kills a person must die, and any person who kills a person must die. For to kill a person is to kill a living being made in God's image. Remember, from the very beginning, God made man in his image. We read that a few chapters back. We are the image of God. So they're to remultiply. They are not to murder. They are to eat animals for food. And then he placed the rainbow in the sky to make a visual covenant with all the people and the earth and all the animals, that he will not again destroy the earth, that he will not again destroy all life, that the rainbow is an eternal covenant between God and every living creature, and it is a sign of that covenant. It is a sign of promise and of life. And then, after the flood, Noah became a farmer and planted a vineyard, and then he became drunk on the wine that he had made, and he lay naked in his tent, which is shameful. His son Ham, it sounds like, found him and then went and told his brothers, kind of probably in like a make fun of or a disrespectful ridicule kind of way, which was very disrespectful to his father. Whereas Shem and Japheth went and took a robe over their shoulders, backed into the tent, and laid it over top of him in order to cover him, to protect his dignity. And that was a far more respectful response than what Ham had done. And because of that, Ham reaped the consequence and was given a curse on him and his land, a curse on the Canaanites. May they be the lowest of servants to the descendants of Shem and Japheth. So Noah cursed Ham and said, you will be a servant from here on out to your brothers, to their descendants. Whereas Shem and Japheth were given blessings to enlarge and to be blessed by the Lord and to have prosperity. Again, we reap the consequences of our actions. Good and bad prevails. We reap the consequences of our decisions, always. And there is always a response to our action, and it can be either good or bad. So then, verse 28, Noah lived another 350 years. Incredible. He was 950 years old when he died, and he had many, many children, and his sons had many children. And chapter 10 is another genealogy, another list of descendants. We have the descendants of Japheth, of Ham, and of Shem, and the nations that they founded. So, wow. Really, there's so much. And the rainbow. I just love seeing that rainbow in the sky. It's always such a surprise, isn't it? And when you see a double rainbow, or one that's super vibrant, or even a complete one, that's always such a special blessing, such a wonderful treat to witness. Do you know the acronym to help you remember the colors of the rainbow? I learned this back, I think I was in the 5th grade, and we took a field trip to some kind of science and art place. And the guy who was there, like, showing us around the museum place, he taught us the acronym to help us remember the colors of the rainbow, and it stuck. It stuck so well that I've remembered it all these years. In case you don't know, Roy G. Biv, B-I-V, Biv. Roy G. Biv is the acronym to remember the colors. So it starts with red, orange, yellow, G for green, and then Biv, blue, indigo, violet. So there you go. That's your lesson for the day. All right. Well, that is all. That's all I have for today. Just a quick reading. I'm really enjoying reading with you. And again, dig in. If there's something that makes you question why is that, go look it up. Go find a commentary, a concordance. If there's a specific word that jumps out at you, like eternal or covenant, those are great words to do word studies on, and it'll lead you into scriptures all over the Bible. So, all right, we'll see you next time. Many blessings to you, and continue to live filled with joy.